Hi guys, Miss Cheryl here. Welcome back for week 3 of this month's theme, Custom Creations, There's Only One You. You know, each of us is an individual, and that's what we're talking about this month, individuality. Individuality is discovering who you're meant to be so you can make a difference. Well, and one thing that I've discovered about myself is that I have this really cool gift of figuring out what the best combinations of candy are that go together. I mean, everybody knows that peanut butter and chocolate go together, but did you know that Twizzlers and Cherry Starburst go together? And when they go together, they will blow your mind. But I'm working on a new favorite combination. You start with a little something sour, but too much sour is a bad thing, and so we need to balance it out. So the next thing I'm going to add is some chocolate-covered raisins. The chocolate-covered raisins take a little bit of the bite off of the sour, so that way it's more balanced on your tongue. And chocolate-covered raisins, well, raisins used to be grapes, so duh, that makes this snack healthy, right? I think so. But the pièce de résistance, the key to this combination, is the last ingredient I'm going to put in, the Swedish fish. And what's so cool about the Swedish fish is that they stick to your teeth. So you taste them for about an hour after you eat them. Well, I'm going to get these unstuck off my teeth and bag up some creations while you guys stand up and dance to this month's song. I used my talent for candy combinations while you guys were dancing to make up all these bags of candy. I have enough candy here to last me for days. I'm going to eat so much candy, so much candy. It's going to blow my mind. Well, I wonder if there's a better way to use my gift that won't make me as sick as eating all this candy or make me spend so much money at the dentist. Well, in our story today, we're going to find out about a lady named Lydia and how she used her gift, and maybe that'll give me an idea of how to better use my gift. Let's check out the story.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Acts, chapter 16, verses 13 through 15.
Lydia of Thyatira was a remarkable woman. Her city was known for its craftsmen, especially those who made and sold expensive purple dye.
Take a look. I use only the finest snail shells.
Though most successful people in business were men, Lydia learned the craft of purple dye. And when she traveled to the Roman city of Philippi, she set up a business selling rare, expensive purple cloth.
Please note, we have lilac, plum, iris, lavender, and grape fabric laid out. And over here you'll find amethyst, eggplant, and orchid.
Lydia had likely been raised to believe in many false gods, but in her heart, she knew there was something more.
The Jewish people believe in just one God. What if they're right?
The city of Philippi had laws against bringing any unknown religion into the city. But Lydia would meet outside the city gates on the riverbank with a group of women who believed in the one true God.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love Him with all your strength.
Lydia and the other women had never heard of Jesus. But as they began to seek God together, God sent a vision to someone else, the Apostle Paul, who was staying in the Greek city of Troas.
Dream. It was so vivid. I saw a man standing right here begging me. He said, "Come over to Macedonia. Help us."
Immediately, Paul and his friends set sail. Within a few days, they reached land and traveled to Philippi, one of the most important cities in Macedonia.
So we just start by finding a synagogue of Jewish believers, right?
I don't think there is a synagogue here.
On the Sabbath, a day of worship, Paul and his friends went down to the river, hoping to find a place of prayer.
Shall we gather at the river?
Excuse me.
Hi there. Do you wish to join us? We're praying to the one true God.
Absolutely.
There, by the river, Paul told the story of Jesus and how anyone who chose to follow Jesus could have a relationship with God that lasts forever.
But this is amazing. This changes everything.
The Lord opened Lydia's heart to believe every word of Paul's message.
I wish to be baptized. At once.
Not only was Lydia baptized, but she immediately shared the good news with her family and everyone who lived and worked in her home. And they too were baptized. Lydia gathered Paul and his friends.
Do you consider me a believer in the Lord? If you do, come and stay at my house.
We would be honored.
As a successful businesswoman, Lydia's house was likely large and beautiful.
We must meet here from now on.
Lydia did not hesitate to give everything she had to the believers in the brand new church. And when Paul and Silas were later thrown in prison and then released, they immediately returned to Lydia's home to rest and prepare before they left the city.
You must be brave.
Of course we will. Don't forget to write.
Later, Paul did write a letter to Lydia and others in the church of Philippi, and he remembered his time spent in Lydia's home and the church there with great joy.
I thank my God every time I remember you. In all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy. I'm happy because you have joined me in spreading the good news. God began a good work in you, and I am sure that he will carry it on until it is completed.
In everything she did, Lydia continued to use her gifts to help others.
So Lydia used her gift to help others. And each one of you has at least one gift. It doesn't have to be something flashy like being a great singer. La, 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 la. It could be something like being a good swimmer or being able to talk really, 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 really fast or making people laugh. There's all kinds of gifts and talents. Lydia used her gift of being able to run a business. She sold things for money that people needed. She sold purple cloth, and she made money. But she didn't use that money for herself. She used that money to help Paul and his friends. She used it to help others. I wonder if I always use my gift to help others. Probably not, but I really should because Jesus set that example too. I mean, Jesus used his gifts of healing and teaching and caring all throughout his life. And he didn't use them to make himself better. He didn't use them so that people would look at him and think, oh, how great he is. He used his gifts to help other people. And that's what our bottom line this week tells us. Our bottom line tells us to use your gifts to help others. So when you're good at something, that's probably a gift you have. And instead of using that gift for yourself, use your gift for others like Jesus did. Use your gift to show others what Jesus is like and point them to Jesus. That's what we're called to do. That's why God gave us our gifts, not to use them on ourselves, but to use them on others. So, should I eat all this candy myself or should I share it with other people? I guess I should share it with other people and not keep it to myself. And you know what? Maybe I can use my gift of finding candy combinations to start a business and raise money to help other people too. I think that's a great idea. So go out this week, find out what your gift is, and use it to help someone. Until then, we'll see you back here next week for lesson number 4. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.